Hello everyone, how are you? I've missed you. It's been a while, hasn't it? Look, YouTube ain't my day job. I have a day job, it keeps me tired, and with my wedding coming up in 149 days as of today, I am surprised I even remember to eat. Oh, wait, I forgot to eat. Dang it. There we go. But even though I haven't been recording, I have been filling a notebook with content ideas, so we'll get there eventually. But today, we are going to be talking about my new tattoo, and that was an experience. But first, I must apologize to everyone. I lied to you. I love this split dye way more than I love the under dye stripies. This is so nice. I'm in love with it. And get this, it's only been a week and a half since I touched up the roots. Look at that. Come on, man. And when I was doing this, I read a tip to put Vaseline on the brown side so the bleach didn't try to jump the fence. You can see how well that worked out. And to add to it, that stuff took forever to wash out. It was as bad as the time I put acrylic paint in my hair. Word of advice, don't do that. So the story of this tattoo, I have a few planned out. Some I have a rather vague idea of what I want to get. Some I know exactly what I want and I know exactly who I want to do it. With this one, I originally wanted this picture more or less how it was. What really struck me was the colors and the fact that her dress and her hair were galaxy. It was just very fantasy and very her. So I didn't want a direct copy, I just wanted something very fantastical and illustrative, but still be very her. The main important thing was that it looked like her. So I searched and searched for portrait artists and I came across Angel Antonio of Black Atlas Studios in Chicago. And I'm thinking, this guy's the owner, he's really good, he's probably booked out years in advance, but good work is worth waiting for. So I email him, and he tells me, like on the day, that I emailed them an hour after someone had canceled. So that was just, I'm thanking my stars for that one. But I really wanted to secure my spot with him by giving him some creative freedom. And I told him, like, hey, if you want to change up the idea to her hair and dress being like made out of fire, made out of flowers, just something like that, I was willing to give him creative freedom because I still wanted like his work. And the person who I had been emailing back and forth with said that with the amount of time that we would have, it would only be like a portrait, so just shoulders up, so that we wouldn't have time to do the hands and violin. I was like, you know what, I can live with that, let's do it. And this entire time, I'm freaking out, thinking they have one spot available next month. What if it lands on the day where we're supposed to be at our venue for the menu tasting? And the stars aligned for me. It was 3 days beforehand and on my day off. Just mwah, beautiful. So I drive to Chicago scared shitless because I don't like driving in really tight, dense, busy cities and I don't know the area. That just scares me. And Angel is amazing from the get-go. The entire time we're cracking jokes, telling stories about our jobs, and he shows me the two options that he has. One was more of a close-up portrait of her like looking up with like a flower and like some flames going around her, and I loved that it was close up and it was of her, but I wasn't really digging the flower with the fire, I don't know. And we ended up going with this design, which I was not expecting either of those. And it wasn't until we were almost done that I was looking at it and I was like, she's dressed as Artemis with her white hair and there's flames underneath it. There's a chance that someone could mistake this for Dana Reese, like walking into the funeral pyre. And even though the show sucked, I still like the book version, so that's something I could live with. The tattoo itself took 9.5 hours, and I've had my foot, shins, the sides of my head done, so I know I've got a pretty good pain tolerance. But 7 hours in, time ceased to exist. It was like a rat tail on a cat scratch on a sunburn. And even though Andy tried so hard to be careful and delicate with it, we did have one incident.
I'll be right back.
Then, go figure, a few days later, I'm at the laundromat, and the ink is pooling under the Sanoderm. Gravity took hold, and it burst, and ink is just running down my leg through my pants, and I'm walking out of there like I just peed myself. But as of today, it has been 2 weeks since I got it, and it is by far my favorite tattoo. I can't thank Angel enough. I hope to work with him in the future and get tattooed by other artists that I'm massive fans of. But for now, please enjoy this time lapse that Angel graciously allowed me to record. And that's gonna do it this time around, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I promise I have more ideas coming up. It's just gonna be few and far between my recordings because, you know, life. But until then, take care and watch out for bears. Bye! Yeah, that was really close. Oh. Wait, how am I gonna do this? No. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, I'm not flexible. Until then, take care, eat your vegetables. I had to re-record this whole episode and Auntie's like, don't worry, you're not Calculon. Amateurs do 2 takes. I don't do 2 takes. And I stumbled over that line. Jesus Christ.